Yay! Their first, real new game. Their first real new game.
Yep.
Gunfire Games.
We got moved up to the major leagues, boys. No more remasters and definitive editions.
So it's all kind of funny that seeing Gunfire Games' logo in Red Dead Redemption 2 is so fresh in people's minds.
What did they do for Red Dead Redemption 2?
Gunfire?
Yeah.
I don't know if they did anything for it, but I think it's just that the logo is just a coincidence thing. Just for me, personally.
Oh.
Let's get in there. New game, that shit. We're doing this, folks.
Only 3 save slots?
Been leading up to this. Story, balance, challenging, apocalyptic, and cancel. For players
Wow,
who are
cancel sounds like a very hard difficulty.
Holy shit. It's so incredibly
There's
fucking
no description.
bonkers. They don't have a description for it. For players who are looking for... I'll do balanced.
We've played a Darksiders game.
So supposedly, this is going to be, for me, this is Batby's first Dark Souls, or Souls game.
Oh. Fisher Price's Dark Souls, okay.
Because all the stuff I've been hearing about is, this is very Souls. Oh.
Construct a universe teeming with imperfection, misery, sin. Among the scholars of both heaven and hell, this query is known as the riddle of sorrows. If sin is itself a part of the grand design, is not sin then, by definition, divine? A question for the sages. Though one particularly restless bunch kept a robust relationship to the topic. The Nephilim. Spawn of angels and demons. Warriors, relentless, unstoppable, blood mad. Until they were betrayed by 4 of their own. War, death, fury, and strife. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Inconceivable power was bestowed upon the traitors by those sworn to maintain symmetry twixt order and chaos. The Charred Council. Bear witness as the Council holds court to end the Nephilim War in the name of balance. This is the new pact. War, bringer of worldwide fire. You are the juggernaut of all pain. Death, dark soul of eternity. You are the deepest decay. You are anti-life. Strife. Endless spirit of timeless unrest. You are all that is unsettled in the hearts of that which lives and breathes.
He's got the techno person mask.
Fury. Terrible engine of rage. You are the machine that...
Are we to waste our time on ceremony, or are we to fight?
Step forward and recognize, horseman. You are the most impatient of your kin. The least predictable, dancing on the edge of your own reality. Your brothers understand the undertaking set before them. But do you?
Still talking. Shall I have Death fetch us some tea, or can we get on
She's
with it?
sassy.
Fury, your role in this story is yet to be written. I wonder, will you light the flame of creation anew? Or stomp out the embers for good?
So I actually trying. This is my first time playing this. Both my first time seeing this. I'm trying really hard not to talk over cutscenes because I want to see what people are saying and stuff.
It would be so exciting. I would have let walls separate my head from my neck then and there. Is it possible to die of boredom?
Hey, horsey.
Rampage. Bored as I am.
Fury and
That's
Rampage.
just if I didn't love you so much, I'd kill you just for something to do.
Fuck, she's hardcore.
Yeah, kind of a bitch.
The call?
I'm bored. I'm just gonna kill my horse, but I love it too much.
Finally.
The call. Hello. Look how pretty they look now.
Please, please, please tell me you're a planet of demons that needs slaying. Or two. War.
Why don't they stop it too?
What pathetic fate have you brought upon yourself, brother?
Watch your tongue.
I may be least favored of all the horsemen, but my tongue never found me chained to a rock like some dog.
Fury, approach us.
I take it there is a mess that needs tending to.
Though you jest, you speak true. War has broken his vows to this council and shattered the seventh seal.
The apocalypse. Why would he...
We know not.
Yet.
As
We got a guy. It's okay.
earth falls beneath the spears of heaven and the hammers of hell.
So the horsemen are to ride.
No. While the Charred Council seeks to understand how and why the traitor war has committed this abominable act, there is a matter that requires delicate attention.
We should have called Strife. He's the delicate one.
The seven deadly sins have been released, by whom we cannot say, but the seven roam the earth, free of our prison. The balance between order and chaos is already in jeopardy. The seven cannot be left unchecked. War is in chains. Death is missing. Strife attends to other matters.
He's not here right now. He's waiting for his game.
He's just at his house with his feet up on his table, taking a nap.
But when this task is complete, I demand that you grant me my rightful place leading the horsemen.
If you would trade obedience for a title, so be it. But never make a demand upon us.
Bugs me how everything shakes when they talk.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there's no rumble on the controller. Oh, of course.
Greetings, Miss Fury. I must admit, this is a fortuitous fate.
A watcher? You doubt my allegiance?
Please, be not cross. I am such an admirer. Scratch that. I'm a fan. You are the horseman. The only one that matters.
She's so full of shit. I mean, she just landed on so thick.
I will allow you to accompany me. Just stay out of my way.
I will be as unto a shadow.
Alright, beginning countdown for inevitable Watcher betrayal.
Right?
More silence.
Go! Seek out the place called Haven. Your quest for the seven deadly begins there.
Gotta find Meliodas, Dan, Vaughn, King, Escanor.
Whatever has passed between us, search your heart. You cannot believe I am guilty of these crimes. Something is wrong with the universe. Be vigilant, Fury. Forces conspire against us. Heed my word.
Dude, I hate to say it, but it almost looks like that's just War's model pulled straight from Darksiders 1.
It did look a little jank. Like, the textures on his face were super flat.
Like, they did a good job of not framing the shot where you can see Fury next to War side by side totally to see the difference between their model quality. But I could just be paranoid, but yeah, that almost looked like they just pulled War's model from 1.
Death is missing. No, he's on a fucking...
Well, they don't know. He didn't say. He just fucking took off.
He's on an honor quest to absolve a war. Because he doesn't put up with that shit.
Yeah. Fuck
Ow.
yeah.
Ow.
I love that intro. How they fucking come in fucking balls of fire.
Superhero landing.
It's harder than these, you know. The big flaming eyeball. Yeah! Alright, let's see what we got here.
You got a whippy whips.
So, there's my whip attack. Good combo. So, run. Jump.
That double jump looks pathetic.
It's alright. Triangle I can't use yet, so I think that's going to be for other weapons later on.
You have a dodge.
This is my normal whip combo. And then R1's my dash, but I think this is a void as well. I looked at the controller layout. I'll get you in a second, buddy. I'm one of my
We'll
buttons.
come over there and kick your ass. It's okay.
Oh, this is like, okay, just forward lock on. I can lock on other people with that. It's nice to see the guy actually got a new HUD update from like when we saw the pre-alpha demo forever ago. Let's go over here and fight this guy. Oh, hold on, folks. I need to invert that. There we go. All right, buddy.
Press
Square to attack. 1, 2, 3. Focus for to go through. Whoa, I got soul lurchers. Fallen enemies will release soul lurchers upon death. Blue lurchers act as currency. Green lurchers replenish your Nephilim's respite. And yellow lurchers fill your wrath bar. So the good old souls are back.
Yep, no more glit.
Yes, no more of the actual money from 2. Can I break these? Let's flap them. Ooh, I can. Yay.
Literaling is bad.
Literaling?
Literaling
is literally bad?
Yes. Super cereal, it's bad.
So I've watched a bunch of reviews about this. It took a while for me to get my copy because of a goofy shipping thing with Amazon, but I don't know if it's because I pre-ordered the game or whatever, but they took like $30 off of my purchase of this game, which is cool. So I got the collector's edition.
Nice.
That Fury statue's pretty nice. So I read a bunch of reviews. I got a pretty good idea of what to expect with this game. Most of the folks, they get pretty shining recommendations. A few people had some problems. The major criticism I've seen across the reviews is that sadly the game seems to have some performance problems.
We're close to one of the 7. I just know it. I hope it's not ending. This is terrible.
So also, Logan, to let you know, your nemesis of holding down to lock on returns.
Fuck that. Is there an option in the settings to say
Let's
toggle?
see. Gameplay.
Yes, target lock mode.
Hold, toggle. Hold. Let's fucking change that shit. There we go. All right, the game is already super better.
It wasn't really like, okay, I don't super dislike it. It's just that the way they did that in Darksiders 2, where like L2 is your lock on, and then you had to L1 to use your abilities,
right?
Did not feel good.
I'm not looking at you, so I'm trying to not get fucked by this guy, but I am listening. So
it just got weird because you had to do that weird. I don't like having both fingers across the top of the controller.
Ooh, there's a thingy there. Small health shard.
You know, I hold it like an old school SNES controller. I have one finger for the shoulder buttons. That's it.
Right.
So when you have to kind of dual finger the trigger and the shoulder at the same time, it's not comfortable and I don't like it.
So that's the only thing we have to worry about, potentially worry about, is performance with frame drops, and hopefully we won't get any crashes. Most of the reports I saw was related to the PC version, and we're playing on the PS4. So hopefully that won't be an issue. But everyone else is kind of swing across here.
No.
There we go.
You have to find your approved swing point, set forth by the Charred Council.
Yeah.
You can only swing on these.
Predetermined.
Only swing on these points.
But I think I mentioned it before. It's like this game is very Souls-esque. So this, I guess, is like my intro to Souls type games, which we'll see.
Haven. A haven for what? Vermin?
Humans, mistress.
Adorable. Build a house of sticks during the end of the world. Where exactly do we go from here, Watcher?
I know not but what the Council commands, mistress. The quest for the 7 begins here.
She's so full of shit. I can see.
Yep,
I can
got that clock.
I can see the plans being formulated in the back of her head.
Envy.
Hello.
Humans, haven, everything here. Mine. Move on, horsemen, or ye be mine too.
Oh, she's ancient because she speaks like ye and stuff.
She looks like one of the. Have you seen Dark Crystal?
No.
Oh, she looks like one of the evil bird people from Dark Crystal.
Creation favors them. They are apes crawling through dirt.
Yeah,
Crawling
we
it
get
through the dirt.
Quite a grudge you're carrying.
We get the monkey analogy. We know. Not the first one to do it.
I will take when they have nothing left. They will be my playthings until.
I'm sorry, you sound more like greed than fucking envy.
She's jealous of humans because we cool. She's not.
Oh, I
Weird
don't want to.
demon bird
Humanity
thing.
is tragically overrated. I am not here for them. I'm all yours.
It's kind of funny with that little eyeball thing that Fury has on her chest. It kind of makes you wonder, is that the actual eye she's seeing through?
She's just like super blind except for her chest
Ooh,
eye.
ground pound.
Yes.
Whoop. Okay, I gotta play this smart.
Yeah. So, rule 1 of a Souls style game. Pattern awareness.
Yeah, play smart, play smart. Come at me, bird lady.
Weird demon Chozo thing.
Yeah, there you go. The last Chozo.
You're not good enough to face me.
Platforms in my vision.
Chozo, call for healing.
I need fucking healing. Woohoo!
I noticed you build Wrath or whatever. Is it still called Wrath?
Yes.
I noticed you build Wrath very quickly.
Whoa. Okay, so smash. Oh, Nephilim's Respite. Press up to replenish health with Nephilim's Respite. Is your active consumable. It will refill itself by absorbing green soul lurchers from fallen enemies. Press down to quick select the Nephilim's Respite if it is not your
So
active
this is your
consumable.
Estus flask.
But yeah, that's what it looks like. Let me. Oops, okay. It's a little.
Yeah, you might want to heal this.
Yeah, see, she has to grasp it too. Wow.
And don't forget, you have a full Wrath bar. You can press the R1, L1 to use it.
Do that anything with? Ah, she got me.
Barf.
Can I use the Wrath yet?
No, you didn't use it yet.
No, can I use it yet?
It said do it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Lurcher crystals are collections of spirits that can't be shattered in your inventory to acquire the souls trapped within them. Come on.
There's one thing this game is missing, and it's just parry destroying enemies.
Parry? Yeah. So I don't think there is... Oh, wow. Okay. That wasn't that much of a run.
Like, you're 10 feet over there. Is there something to your left?
To my left?
Was there something? Okay, no, that was just me. Never mind. I saw the sign. I'm like, oh, something. A thing.
So yeah, you die, you go back to your last spawn point, enemies respawn.
Okay. It looks like you also drop all your currency, so anything you're...
So yeah, supposedly, yeah, you do drop your souls, so you get to get back to where they were to reclaim them, but
Okay.
one change is if you die again, you don't lose them.
You just have to go back and retrieve
They will
them.
be there. From one review I watched or read, I think it was a video I watched, the guy said that he actually had to die several times before they disappeared. So I'm wondering is if they're actually on a timer instead of just if you don't get back to them before without dying again.
Yeah, that makes it very much Babby's First Souls.
Okay. So yeah, this definitely isn't the strict action game as the previous titles have been.
It's the vein of action RPGs of this age.
Ooh, wow, okay. But if you get a chance to get the controller in your hand and play with this a little bit, you'll feel the feel is a lot heavier, and I even dare say a little bit slower than past entries.
It probably changes as you go through. I mean, it's still early. And that probably changes as you go on.
Like even at the beginning of 1, War had a much not smoother, but didn't have as much weight as this feels like. Hey,
Right.
this fucker, come here. There you go. So do I not? Oh, I only have the Nephilim's Respite. I thought I had health crystals too.
You used it. And then she whipped your ass.
But there is also a delay, I guess you could say, of her actually using the item before you actually get the health boost.
Yep. That's a...
And it's not full health, it slowly creeps up your health bar. Do you kind of wish I had a dash or a sprint?
There's no such thing as sprint in these games.
You just go right back to the... Oh, fuck. Right back to the boss. Resentment made flesh. There you go. Oh. Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to. Come on, come on, come on. I'll just wait. I'll wait for you then. That's a jump. That's not a dodge. Come on.
There you go.
And then I get the little boost attack. Can't go ham. Gotta wait.
Yep. Don't get greedy, man.
Yeah.
Blech. Until you figure out your build that you can, like, time guard and destroy just normal enemies left and right. Then you can get a little greedy.
Be with you in a minute.
I'm coming.
I think they could have done something a little more interesting here than just Envy supercharging an attack while she conveniently is now waiting for you to get to her to attack back.
Well, I mean, this is the not only the demo boss, but this is the tutorial boss.
Yeah. There's the slam. Okay, come on, come on. Whoops. I keep trying to press my jump to dodge instead of my dodge button. It's throwing me off. Jump. Up, phase 3.
Phase 3. Now it gets real. Woohoo! So don't forget you have the you still have your wrath to use at some point.
What did it say Wrath was? I forget.
R1L1.
Whoop, that's... Oh, there's a thing over there. I'll grab that later.
That's your souls.
Whoosh. Smash. Alright. Gotcha.
I got your
Green with
dumbass.
envy. Give me my fucking key item.
Pretty. Come and get it.
Death face, no! I kind of think like other things I could have done with Envy, but I always default like to the Full Metal Alchemist. I won't get why.
Envy was like the hot one, right?
She was the shapeshifter.
Okay.
Mistress.
He, she.
Not
It.
to be a bother, but weren't you supposed to catch Envy?
I did.
She's fine. She just fell down some stairs.
Yeah. She walked into a door.
Right, Envy?
She just walked into a door. You should look at
A
her.
lot.
Repeatedly.
It was a big door.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Sometimes I like Fury's hair effect, and sometimes it's bugging me.
It's a vessel. Envy
It's-
used it to hold energies from the rest of the seven.
It's very 80s, like
It will make a
old
fitting
school
prison
teased
for
hair.
theirs once their
Well, like
physical
the-
forms have been broken.
If
Like the
I
flowing effect they're trying to do.
there's a- will a sort of
They do it better on the Watcher than they do on Fury's hair, to be honest.
I'm also trying not to talk over the dialogue.
Will indicate when one of the seven is nearby. I know.
so wise. You are all that the council promised, mistress.
I'm going to betray you!
Enjoy the sound of your voice, Watcher.
I'm going to so fucking betray you! Just say it. Talisman of Sin.
Just put another stamp on soon to be betrayed.
Yeah. The Talisman of Sin will guide you to the deadly sins. It is displayed at the top of the screen and directs you towards the near sin. The skull indicates the nearest sin. The dot indicates other sins that are currently accessible.
Just need the betrayal bingo card.
So something else about this game is it has no minimap.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I have to hit you. Do I have a... Okay, that's... Oh, here's my skill tree. Get to that in a moment. Ooh, my whip. Barb of Scorn. Barbs of Scorn. Okay. That's a cool name. And then this is just my combos. Oh, okay. So we got some combo action.
Yeah, so welcome back to the standard. This is your Darksiders gameplay combat. So you have your delay combos.
Neutral. Wow, delay. Press and hold. Ooh, press and hold. What's that do? Oh, it's just a fucking full-on combo.
There's also, I think, a thing back there that you can pick up. There's a glowy bit.
Do you also see that? How like the textures are being funky as I rotate the
Yeah,
camera?
I think it's something about the post-processing.
Crystals. These crystals, collections of spirits that shadow in your inventory and acquire the souls trapped within.
Maybe anti-aliasing or something. As you rotate the camera, it drops the anti-aliasing for camera speed, because it is a little weird and blurry.
Relics. Consumables.
Ingredients. Souls.
Shatter. I got some souls. Those are like little like souls.
Wait, you had some other armor there.
Oh right, this was the DLC armor. I think it just turns me red.
You get your cool, That's pretty cool.
It turns me red. So I mentioned this before when I was opening up my box last night, and it has the art book, and there's a bunch of pictures of Fury in just different colored armor sets. So I'm guessing that's what these are going to be.
Okay.
Something else is I bought the collector's edition, and it came with the code for DLC of like the
Item tier, right?
Am I right? Oh wow, yeah.
You're gonna have to
Small
get used to
sure.
doing that.
Like the DLCs, like there's going to be like the Crucible is going to be DLC later on, and there's like another story DLC, I believe. And this had this red armor, which is like the Scarlet, whatever it was called.
Right.
And then like in the season pass, which also offers the Crucible and that story DLC, that's also how you get the Abyssal armor that we've seen in previous games.
Really?
But now I'm wondering, since we got all these different color palettes for Fury, if it's just going to be another color palette, or if it actually has like a practical different look. But we'll have to wait and see. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
not
we'll
out
have
yet.
to. Well, I mean, because it looks like there's
I
an
would
entire
really
menu
risk my
devoted to that.
duties if I didn't
So I'm
point
sure
out
there's other
that
effects that the
even
armors
with
give.
the talisman, locating the other deadly sins will prove a challenge.
Finding envy was easy enough.
That was a gift. One I would not count on receiving twice. Envy was also, by far, the weakest. Of
course she
the deadly
was.
Sins.
Anything else to add?
Only what I assume you already know. The armies of both heaven and hell have cordoned off the world of man into various areas of influence.
I have to do slow walk during this part too.
Look around us. The upheaval we have seen is the very personification of the struggle between order and chaos.
That's a stretch.
You have set for yourself an unenviable task.
Let's look at all this shit around here,
These
man.
environs.
That's what makes it fun. The other sins are hiding across this shattered world.
Waiting
They strike at angels and demons
2B and
alike,
9
and
and 9S to be
self-defeat
running through the
power.
city.
Right?
Their hubris will lead me right to them.
Perhaps, but you will need assistance.
Whatever I need, I will take, Watcher.
Can I take this car?
My car now.
My car.